10 things that really matter in life that we often ignore. Before starting the video, please subscribe. The valuable things in life can be either part of us or hard to see. Because we naturally desire things, we are always searching. We hope that what we find next will finally bring a sense of satisfaction. Most of our thoughts impulsively focus on things like money, fame, and pleasure. While these things are important, they are not as significant as the essential things that give us a fulfilling life. The most important things in life nourish our spirits and our need for purpose. They are the things that help us become better people from the inside out. They may not always make us happy, but they add meaning to our lives. 1. Self-knowledge. Understanding yourself, the key to a better life. The ancient Greek saying, "Know thyself," has endured over time because it holds a crucial truth. Gaining self-knowledge is incredibly important for every individual. The Greeks were not the only ones who recognized its significance. Modern research supports this idea too. Studies have revealed that the more we know about ourselves, the more creative and confident we become. According to Tasha Eurich, a renowned researcher cited in her article published in the Harvard Business Review, knowing yourself brings numerous benefits to life. One such advantage is the ability to form trustworthy relationships, as we are less likely to deceive or lie to others. Additionally, self-aware individuals tend to excel as leaders. Why? Understanding oneself makes it easier to understand and relate to others. Self-knowledge serves as the foundation for a balanced life. When we truly know ourselves, we can build a solid and fulfilling existence. 2. Time. Spend your time wisely. Make the most of every day for a fulfilling life. Don't underestimate the value of time. It's not that we have too little of it, but rather we often waste it unknowingly. The life we have is not inherently short, but we tend to make it so by using our time carelessly. Time can easily slip away because it's intangible and difficult to grasp. As the philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer pointed out, the main difference between youth and old age is that the young look forward to life while the old anticipate death. When we're young, we often feel like we have plenty of time to spare, which leads us to squander it. However, life isn't inherently short. The problem arises when we spend most of our time on unproductive or meaningless activities, assuming we have ample time in the future. This mindset leaves us unprepared for what lies ahead. Time is one of the most valuable aspects of life, and we should use it wisely. If you still have a lot of time ahead of you, make the most of it by setting yourself up for a better future. As Seneca advised in one of his letters, treat each day as if it concludes the series of your existence, making the most of every moment to complete a fulfilling life. 3. Flexibility. Being flexible is like being a strong bamboo that can bend, while resisting is like being an inflexible oak. A Japanese proverb teaches us that flexibility makes us stronger than resistance. In fact, being flexible doesn't just make us strong, it makes us unstoppable. The Stoics, wise philosophers, always remember a saying, "Amor fati," which means loving one's fate. Let's think about it. Life can be tough and unfair. We often don't get what we want or what's pleasant. This is something everyone knows and experiences, but not everyone handles it in the right way. The real difference between people is how they react when life treats them unfairly. Will you become bitter, resentful, and curse your fate? Or will you rise up and make a plan? Those who are flexible keep growing even in the most difficult circumstances. 4. Good relationships. A study that lasted 80 years looked at how adult life is affected by relationships, and it discovered something simple. Our happiness, health, and lifespan are directly influenced by the quality of our relationships. It's a fact. The popularity of a TED Talk by Robert Waldinger, the study's leader with over 19 million views, demonstrates our strong desire for happiness. However, it also reveals that most of us are not as happy as we want to be. So why are we unhappy? Often, when we think about what's important in our lives, we forget about the people around us. We tend to prioritize things that seem out of reach, like making more money, getting promoted, starting a new business, or writing a best-selling book. We don't actively invest in making our relationships thrive. Take care of your close relationships. Having trustworthy and dependable people around you contributes to your psychological and emotional well-being. 5. Rationality. Making decisions based on emotions often leads to mistakes in life. A story about Albert Einstein illustrates this idea. Despite having the opportunity to work at his father's established business and make easy money, Albert, a 21-year-old graduate with low academic rankings, chose to reject such jobs. His decision was not driven by emotions but by rational thinking. He wanted a job that would allow him to learn and develop as a theoretical physicist, rather than one focused solely on earning a high salary. This particular choice played a significant role in making Albert Einstein one of the most celebrated names in history. 6. Your perspective. Changing how you see things changes what you see. The way you perceive things in life has a huge impact. Think about it like this: nothing has a fixed meaning. Imagine you visit a new city where you don't understand the language or know anyone. You can choose to think, "Oh no, these next few months will be awful," or you can view it as an opportunity to learn, make connections, and discover new possibilities in the midst of chaos. Our experiences aren't determined by our circumstances, but by how we interpret them. If you can always choose to see life in a positive way, you're a person who is truly free. 7. Self-mastery. Understanding and letting go of our thoughts is a remarkable ability. Even though it may seem simple, many great thinkers, like philosophers, writers, and leaders, recognize the value of being calm and still. Seneca, an ancient philosopher, once wrote that a clear and healthy mind cannot be bought or borrowed, and even if it were possible, people would not be interested in obtaining one. Having a healthy mind is invaluable. When you master your own thoughts and emotions, you can view life objectively and without getting too attached. This perspective allows you to see things as they truly are. With a clear mind, you can better handle the unpredictable behaviors of human nature. As Arthur Schopenhauer wisely stated, a little self-control in the right moment can prevent unnecessary struggles caused by others. 8. Focus purpose. When we have a clear sense of purpose, it helps us make sense of the overwhelming chaos and limitless choices in life. Without a purpose, chaos can wreak havoc on our mental well-being, leading some people to even contemplate ending their lives. That's why having a purpose is crucial. By dedicating ourselves to a specific goal or service to humanity, we can limit the impact of life's constant chaos and find direction. As Viktor Frankl discovered during his time in Nazi concentration camps, suffering loses its grip on us when we find meaning in our experiences. 9. Curiosity. Never stop asking questions. Embrace curiosity and keep your mind open. Life can become dull as we grow older because we tend to assume we know everything. Unlike children who naturally pay attention to their surroundings for survival, adults need to consciously maintain a sense of wonder. We often feel overwhelmed when faced with the beauty of the world that we have simplified as adults. To truly appreciate the world's beauty and mystery, we must keep our minds open and avoid simplifying everything. No matter where we are in life, there is always enough awe-inspiring beauty and mystery to discover. 10. Sacrifices. An ancient idea. If you want something good in the future, give something valuable today. Long ago, people would offer special gifts to God when they wanted something. These gifts were not just ordinary things, they were the best things the person had to offer. The idea was simple. If you want something good to happen tomorrow, give something important today. This idea still holds true today. The choices you make and the things you give up now can greatly impact your future. For example, a couple who are willing to have difficult conversations now, even if it's uncomfortable, will have a happier relationship in the future. A student who sacrifices their free time to study will look back and feel proud of their hard work. Remember, it's important to make sacrifices that truly matter so that you can enjoy the rewards in the future. As we come to the end of this video, it's important to take a moment to reflect on the things that truly matter in life. We live in a fast-paced world where we often get caught up in the hustle and bustle, forgetting about the simple yet profound aspects that bring us joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support means a lot to us. And don't forget to leave a comment with your thoughts and suggestions. Stay tuned for more inspiring content. Remember, life's true treasures are often found in the simplest of things.